Today's a special episode. Today, I'm so excited. You guys are finally get to meet the R&B sensation that's been taking Queens, Long Island, New York by storm. He's collaborating with some big artists now, up and coming. My man Ricky Smooth. But before we bring Ricky Smooth into the interview, let's start the show.
You feel that now? I feel like Rocky in this one, baby. Let's go. Alright, check it. Blast from the past, back from the future. So if I pull the trigger in the past, know you and your future. I'm still hustling, still hugging the block. The referee to the shit, I'm still calling them shots. I can't be stopped. That's what I told you. I'm living my life like a box of Crayolas. I'm cutting up white, smoking that green. Purple color pens, I'm still making this cream. I'm so sick, check my throat quick. My wrist light up a room like a handful of glow sticks. I'm like spoiled milk, the kids gone bad. Then it's the menace, my pen touches the pad. Niggas is mad, but the ladies is glad. Yo, they rubbing up against me like this nigga is rad. Fucking two divas, drinking on sangria. I got the beam of the color diarrhea. Tire strings on my feet cause I'm so fly. Hopped out the DeLorean, it's Artie McFly.
As always, Art, thank you for giving us life with the new intro for season 11, which is called Back from the Future. Amazing little intro, but without further ado, I would like to welcome to the Rick H Show, my man, Ricky Smooth. Ricky, welcome to the show. Thank you for taking the time out. So who is Ricky Smooth? Where's he from? How'd you get into music? Give us a little bit of the background story. Well, thank you for having me on the podcast, Rick. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate the vibes, you know. Ricky Smooth is basically the world's greatest R&B singer. I'm not the king of R&B, not just yet, but I will. I'm fighting for that crown. You know, I'm from Queens, Bayside, Queens, the rough neighborhood of Bayside, Queens. Shout out to all my people from Bayside. And RB's been dead for a while, so I'm gonna just bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back, and not just this new whatever watered down R&B. That I'm bringing back the baby. I'm bringing back the real R&B from the '80s. You know. Now, have you always been into music? Into music, of course, man. By the grace of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and Buddha, you know, I've always been into music. Music been in my house since forever. Lionel Richie is my uncle, so it kind of like goes hand in hand. My father's a famous musician. My mother's a famous singer. My grandmother's a famous backup singer. My grandfather's a famous, musician, you know, played in New Orleans for a really long time. So that smooth, that flavor, all that stuff is in my blood, is in my family. So I've always been into music, specifically R&B. In December, you briefly sang a little 20-second clip on the Rick A Show some while back, and you set the internet on fire. Is there an album in the works? Is there a record that's dropping soon? Is there a video? What's going on? Just give us a little detail on that. Yeah, thank you for that, by the way. Those 20 seconds were amazing. But yeah, they lit the internet on fire. Ever since then, people been calling me Babyface, L.A. Reid, Tony Braxton, even R. Kelly. We'll get back to R. Kelly in a second. Even R. Kelly, he called me from jail. He wanted me to do the remix to Ignition with him, the double remix. and some other things he wanted to talk about. But Chris Brown been calling me. There's an album in the works. The album is called Sexual Melodies. We're gonna release it later this year. There's a single coming, but I just been in my home studio. This is my home. This is my $20 million mansion home that I just bought in an undisclosed location. Undisclosed location. I don't want nobody following me. Yeah, 10 bedrooms. All my baby mamas live here, and my kids live here too. And this is where I make my music. I like to put myself in a bubble and make all my music and express myself freely. But there's an album coming. The single's coming in June. It's called Drip Drip Baby Baby What. And I can't wait to do that. The video's coming out soon too. I've been working with a lot of people. I just signed a fresh deal too, so it's coming along real nicely. What are some names we could expect on the album? Some people that you've been working with. Right, right. On the album, like I already said, Babyface, he produced a couple of the songs in the album. I'm working with Boys to Men on the album. I got a song with Chris Breezy. Shout out to Chris Breezy. Much love to my brother. I got a couple people on the album. I got some surprises. But I've been working with a lot of celebrities. It's not just on my album, but on their album. Like I did a verse for Cardi B, and I did a chorus on that same song. So I've been working nonstop. DJ Khaled been calling me. I told DJ Khaled no because he don't make R&B music. He don't really make no R&B music. And I got into a fist fight with Justin Bieber in the studio. um, he's trying to say that he better than me, and that we did a dance battle, and he lost that dance battle. So it's not just the music, it's the moves too, it's the swagger. You see me, with the Egyptian cotton shirt on, straight pink, ha ha. But we working with a lot of different people on the album. I don't want to give too much already. I don't want to give too much, you know. Now I heard there's issues between you and a couple of uh, other artists, R&B, you know, Latin market as well. Maluma's name comes up a lot. A couple other people. Is there truth to any of these reports, or is just the media hyping it up? Or can you give us a little bit of background on all that? Yeah, I got no problem addressing the situation. There's a couple of R&B beefs, but R&B is not about beef. It's about love and making music and making love. you know. So Maluma, I was in the same night. I had a fight with Justin Bieber. I already spoke on that situation right there. We're gonna move forward. So I was chilling with my man Trey Songz and Chris Brown, and we were in the studio. And Maluma wanted to do a record with me, and I said, "Well, I'm gonna do a record with you if you jacking my whole style." And then me and him, we got into a back and forth, and we got into a singing battle. And you know who won that? So this beef, and then he started putting up these posts like, "My music ain't real, my love ain't real, my love is always real. What does Maluma know about love?" And he started talking about me. He's jealous. He's jealous. He knows, he sees me coming for his spot in his market. Colombia got a lot of love for me, so it just is what it is. That's that beef. That's not real beef. He just jealous, jealousy and envy, and it comes with the territory. But I don't concentrate on beef. R&B is all about love, so I'm all about the people who love me. Um, yeah, the situation with Maluma was one. Me and Bobby Brown got into it also, and R. Kelly. R. Kelly got mad. I said no, and he's like, "Yo, you using my thing, the R&B," and I was like, "I'm the aura, all right. I'm the aura now. You're not here no more. You's in jail. I'm the aura. I'm the real R in R&B because I feel like I bring the entire R&B genre into the booth with me when I'm making these songs. So got some problems with R. Kelly, Bobby Brown, the usual suspects, but it's okay. R&B is about love. Shout out to my man John Legend too. He's cool. I just had dinner with him 2 days ago. Okay. I mean, thank you for sharing that. Other artists won't speak on it publicly, but thank you for sharing that. Listen, you ain't gotta thank me for sharing. It's all love. At the end of the day, you know what hate is? Hate is love, but in the wrong direction. And we need to get that love back on the right direction. So if Maluma want to reach out to me, if his reps want to talk, if he got my number, he know who he know, he gotta call me. So and I'm an open book. I don't hide anything. All right, that's just how I live my life. How did you get started in R&B? Was there another genre you were interested in, or has it always been R&B for you? And the name, the real R in R&B, um, there's a reference there to R. Kelly. What's your relationship with R. Kelly? Why go with that moniker? Yeah, speak to us on that subject. hmm hmm I mean, I briefly spoke about it earlier. Basically, the relationship between me and R. Kelly is non-existent. We spoke on the phone once. He reached out, show love. I show love right back. But I don't. Me and him, we don't like morally. We don't connect. So I can't really make music with him. You know. Um, and I just felt, Ricky Smooth, the real R and R and B. R&B is dying. I'm here to resuscitate it back to life. You know. So I'm trying to put that R back into it, that rhythm, that flavor, that swagger that goes with it. And to your other question, there's are some other genres. I did a record with Bad Bunny, um, Aventura, them guys. Couple other people I've worked with. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to look like I'm name dropping right now, but Aventura, I work with them. There's some cool cats. There's other genre. I got a rap song with Kendrick Lamar too. So, but I'm all about the R&B though. R&B has my heart. If that answers your question. Now, besides the real R&B, um, they got a couple nicknames for you out there. Ricky Smooth, obviously, Smoovalicious, Ricky, um, Praties and Cream of R&B, Ice Cream, Mr. Lover. There's a couple of nicknames. Where did these come about? Are there some that we haven't heard yet? How do you feel about it? The real R&B. That's correct. All those names. Yes, those are all my nicknames that I didn't give myself. The public gave to me. I've also been called the next Michael Jackson. I've heard that one a couple times. Um, the next great sensation. I've been compared to all types of foods. I've been called the Mofongo God, uh, the Tres Golpes of R&B, um, everything under the sun, all the names. And when it get to ice cream, don't even forget about it. All flavors, baby. So yeah, the nicknames, it's the public that gives them to me. My fans, the smoothers. I call them the smoothers. You could be a smoother, that's like all of them, part of the smoothers, or you could be a smoothie. So if you're a fan of Ricky Smooth, you a smoothie. Are there any shows coming up, or any more interviews? Leave the Instagram handle, bro. Leave all the information. Um, plug it in, plug your stuff in, man. Thank you for being on the show. Just let us know what's going on with you. What's where can the people find you? Where can they download the album? What are some dates? Let us know. Right. So I don't do social media at all. I'm all about love, that connection, that feeling, that interaction. So I don't do any of that social media stuff. I don't got no Facebook, no IG, no Twitter. No, I'm gonna turn this whole game upside on their head. Um, I don't do any social media because I'd rather have like a personal connection and memory with the person. Um, but if anybody wants to reach me, you can hit up the Rick A Show because those are my guys. And you can send me an email at Ricky Smooth at rickysmooth.com, but the website's not open yet because the album's not out yet, the single's not out yet. We got the marketing scheme, everything has a specific date. um but it's love. If you see me and you want to interact with me in person, let me know. It's all about the love, okay, and the R&B. The aura, the real aura of R&B is all about that connection, that genuine, that together. Not about this social media thing. Well, thank you for being on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky Smooth. Oh, most def. No, thank you, my brother. You are humble, uh, dude. You look at that. You don't even shave or anything for an interview. Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll start booking some celebrities. Thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate that. If you need a stylist or something, just give me a call. My stylist will hook you up. I just want to. Can I give a quick shout out, real quick? Let me give a quick shout out to all my R&B fans out there. Um, just we coming back, okay? Just stay tuned. Summer's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a lot of love. It's gonna be sexual. Sexual melodies are coming for you all. All right. Rick, thanks again, man, having me on your little podcast and all that. Okay. Thanks for being on the show, man.